welcome to my channel. I haven't posted in a while, but I'm glad to be back. So thank you for tuning in. And today I just want to speak on the topic of not fitting in, like not fitting in. For anyone who can relate to that, for anyone who you were bullied as a kid, you just never fit in. It's like no matter what you did, you tried, you didn't fit in. Funny story about me, I remember I tried cursing in high school and they were like, girl, you can't even curse right. It's like you just don't fit in. And you have to grow up to get to an age where you know yourself. You have to first of all know God, and then to realize, you know what, I wasn't even made to fit in. I was made to be me. And it's so sad how long it takes for us to realize that, but the moment you realize that, you are free. So I just want to talk about that a little bit and share a little bit about me. So I am from Nigeria, born in Nigeria. We came to this country back in 2001, right after 9/11, and is it 2001? Yeah, right after 9/11, and I was, came to Arlington, Texas, came straight to 6th grade, and I experienced bullying. I did not fit in when I first came in. I didn't wear the same clothes. I remember wearing like socks and like church shoes and a dress to school because in Nigeria that was like a formal way to dress. So going to school here, that's what I put on, and I was teased for my hair. I was teased because they had so many uneducated, I don't know, they said a lot of things about Africa that they were not educated about. So they would like make fun of me and, say all these stupid stuff at that time. And then I moved on to junior high and then high school. I think I went track for a little bit, but not that long. But like my whole time, it's like we came here during my adolescence, like when I was just becoming, a little girl and figuring out who I am, and going through all that stuff didn't help. Now, I wasn't like really trying to fit in, but I honestly didn't know myself. I didn't know who Francesca was. I didn't have standards. I didn't even know I was beautiful or ever even felt beautiful. It's like, and then they talk about daddy issues a lot, which is what I learned recently. When you not having that fatherly assurance or someone speaking to you, and just loving you and telling you how beautiful you are, those type of things. But anyways, I didn't know myself. I'd say I tried to fit in. I didn't know God very well. I went to church. I thought I knew God. I went on Sundays with the families, but never really had a relationship. So yeah, never fit in. So I don't know if there's anyone watching this right now, you can relate to me. You can relate to having some type of story, some type of experience of someone bullying you, saying mean things to you. You can relate to that. And when you get to an age when you know God and he starts to show you who you are, and he starts to show you what he had in mind when he created you, and show you how much he loves you, it frees you from all the things that you carried through your childhood. Whether it was your father who bullied you. Yes, parents can push their children. You have parents who talk down. It's called verbal abuse. That's something. So if you experience that and it killed your self-esteem, know that all of that God can use, for a purpose. So Jeremiah 1:5 says this. Let me give you a scripture. It says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. This scripture right here is such a great reminder because for me, it's like years I tried to fit in. Years I couldn't just tell you who I was. I didn't have this confidence that I have right now. But reading that scripture lets me know that everything I've been through, the bullying, not knowing who I was, been lost in the world, trying to please the world, I came to a place where I realized that none of that matters. None of that matters. God knows me. God formed me. He's my maker. And it's like none of that mattered. Now it made me a better person. It made me more sensitive and a more caring person when it comes to like dealing with others and how I treat others. But it's like knowing the scripture, knowing that God formed me, that He is my Father, made all those things not to matter. And I want to share the scripture with you to say this. You may have never fit in, and even maybe in your workplace right now you don't fit in. It's okay. And during those times when I was going through feeling of rejection or whatever, I had a longing in my heart that I didn't know what it was for. It was like a longing there to be loved. It's like you just want to be loved. And not knowing God, you think love is, a boyfriend. You think love is sex. And that's not what love is, because even if you have the sex outside of marriage, even if you have the boyfriend like a purse to hang on, during that time, it does nothing for you. You still feel so empty inside. So when I finally got my heart completely broken, crashed, and I gave my heart to God, and I realized for the first time what love was, and I started having a relationship with Him, He started to show me who I was, who He made, who He formed, and what He called me to do. And it's like I realized I had a sense of purpose. So a lot of women right now, we are walking around holding on to past hurt, past wound, defining your life and yourself by the things that you went through, like from rejection or bullying or people talking down to you. You see yourself as that. But I would like to remind you today that God formed you, and before He formed you, He knew you, and that's why He wants you to have a relationship with Him so you will know Him. Think about this. When you don't know who you are, it's almost like you have no purpose. Like if I go buy a purse and it has a tag, it has the my baby's up. It has the name, I don't know, the name of the company or the name of the owner. You have a tag. You are God's child. So it's so important to know who you are. So it's so important to know who your maker is, because when you do, it frees you from all that. It frees you from wanting to try to fit in. You start to realize you are wonderfully made. Like you were not made to fit in. You were made to be set apart. I'm going to have to close, but that's really, really what I want to share with you. You were not made to fit in. Go back and read Jeremiah 1:5 as many times as you can. God sets you apart. He has a purpose and a plan for you. So don't try to get people's approval. And if you feel that void in your heart where it's like, I want to be loved, I'm so lonely, go to God. There's a reason why you have that. It's because the person who made you wants a relationship with you. God bless you. I both would. But that's all I have to share on today. And thank you for stopping by. Drop a comment. Feel free to email me. And God bless you.